Hey guys, welcome back. I feel like I have been gone for the longest time. I haven't filmed a video in like 2 weeks, right at 2 weeks. So I decided today I'm just going to get on here and do a get ready with me, because I haven't done a video in a while and I want to do my makeup. So why not just kill two birds with one stone, and let's just do a get ready with me. So alright, I got a lot to talk about and I never can remember everything that I want to say when I do videos. I swear my brain's gone. I am, however, feeling better. If you did watch my last video that I posted, entitled When Life Gets to Be Too Much, I am feeling better. I mentioned that my doctor had increased my medicine, and I don't know that it's necessarily the increase in dosage that makes me feel better, because according to them, it's going to take 2 weeks for this increase to even get into my system good. I don't know, maybe I got caught up on my sleep, because when we come back from Florida, that's all I did for like 4 days, 5 days, was sleep. I mean, like 18 hours a day type thing. It was kind of bad, but anyway, point is, I am feeling better, thank God. Today is the 5th, so last night when I was trying to get everybody ready to go out to the fireworks show, I did feel my anxiety starting. It wasn't terrible, but I could feel it, you know. I can feel when it's coming. I can feel it slowly just getting stronger and stronger. And I told my kids, listen guys, I feel my anxiety, it's getting stronger by the minute. Can we just kind of, everybody chill out, everybody stop yelling for mom, 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 mom. That's all I hear. You know, let's just calm down. And anyway, I didn't end up having an attack or anything. I didn't have an anxiety attack. Got it under control, I guess. But that doesn't mean that today something won't happen and I'll have a full-on anxiety attack, because I don't know. That's just how it goes, I guess. But anywho, so I've been thinking about my channel and what route do I want to take here. Honestly, like I said, doing 5 videos a week is a bit too much for right now, because that's a lot of work. I mean, that's a whole lot of work. But I do still want to do 3 videos, I'm thinking, a week. I'm gonna shoot for 3. Definitely 2 a week, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do 3, because honestly, I mean, I was talking to one of my friends about this yesterday. You know, makeup, to me, okay, start over. My oldest child is 12. She'll be 13. And since I had her, there's nothing really, you know, mommy hasn't really had her thing. You know, I played sports throughout school. I've always had my thing that I enjoy to do, but since I've had kids, I've never had a thing. You know, my thing is kids. So now that I have finally, you know, I've always worn makeup. I'm not saying, oh, I just started wearing makeup. I've always worn makeup, but I didn't really start this whole full face stuff, you know, until last year, beginning of 2016. And I fell in love with it. It's something that I really enjoyed. So when I do my videos, it's like, I've said this before, I know, but I come in here and I sit down, and for that hour, I block the world out. So to me, this is therapy. This is probably the best therapy that I can get. It's something that I enjoy doing. And while I'm in here blending my concealer in, I'm not thinking about, oh God, how are we going to pay rent this month, you know, or what we're going to eat for supper the rest of this week, because we don't have a whole lot of money to even buy groceries, you know. Just I don't know. I don't think about those kind of things when I'm in here. So that gives my brain like an hour of peace. Only thing I'm thinking about is put my makeup on here, and if I'm filming, you know, I'm trying to film my video, it's just therapy. It's a very, very good therapy for me. So I really enjoy doing this. And 5 days a week, yeah, I enjoy doing it. But when I'm in here doing this 5 days a week, then I'm neglecting my other household chores. And that's what causes this stress and anxiety, is when I walk out of this room after I'm done, and then I see, oh God, the dishes are piled to the ceiling, or the kids have destroyed the living room. That's when it all hits me like a ton of bricks, and I'm like, oh, welcome back to the real world. So I did not mention anything I've used so far. For my foundation, I use my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 in shade 07 Sand. Love this foundation. One of my absolute favorite foundations ever. And then I use my Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer. And now I am setting that concealer. Also brightening with my Wet n Wild contouring palette in Caramel Toffee. This banana shade. I love this. I have fell just in love with this palette. I know I've said it before, but I have not reached for my my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose. I've not reached for my Coty Airspun, my RCMA. None of that since I started really like, let's just skip those powders and let's just go in with this banana shade and see what it does. It does a fine job of setting my makeup, but it also does an excellent job of brightening. I love that about it. And so next I'm going to go in with the bronzing shade, and I'm going to warm up the perimeter of my face. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about makeup being a therapy, and I love it. Oh, but the 5 days a week, and then the anxiety, yes. Okay, so if you're a mother, you get me. You know what I'm saying. You can't turn your back on kids. I mean, you think they're being good and they're not doing anything wrong, and they trick you. They are sneaky little devils, I just tell you. But anywho, I'm glad that I feel better, because I was at an all-time low. And when I had that breakdown in Florida, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, by the way. That was the worst thing of my worst experience of my life. I was overly tired, and when I get exhausted, I get kind of grumpy anyway, but things was just really, really getting on my nerves when I guess they really shouldn't have been. But I don't know, when my top popped, honey, it was terrible. I felt like I was in a corner, and that the walls were just caving in on me. I didn't have anybody to turn to. I didn't have anybody to help me. The people that was supposed to be helping me, other than my kids, or not. They were like, oh my God, you're crazy, you're crazy. And no, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, guys. I don't know. It was a mess. I don't really want to get into that, but whew, I don't know. I'm going to try to keep my stress down as much as possible. I have enough stress, we all do, than for me to just sit around and make it worse. I mean, I don't know. Like when we got back from Florida, the 18 hours of sleep, and I felt like, oh my God, I'm making this so much worse. I'm laying in the bed. All I want to do is sleep. Get up. Get up, Jennifer. God, come on. I didn't wear makeup for 9 days. I have not went that long without makeup in probably a year and a half. 9 days. And that might just sound silly and petty, but to me that's something big, because I wear makeup daily. So 9 days of not putting it on is a sure sign that something ain't working out right here, guys. Something's wrong. But I'm under control. So enough about that. Poor little Laurie, Laurie Latimer. She won my giveaway. She won the $30 Ulta gift card. Honey, do you know that that Ulta card came today? And I ordered that how many weeks ago? I mean, it's been, I don't know. I don't even know how many weeks. And I got my email from Ulta saying that it had shipped. And it was tracking it. It was supposed to come Thursday, I think, the week before we went to Florida. Well, it didn't come. So then I got back on there and they had changed it to Saturday. I thought, awesome, I'll get it Saturday. I can get it out to her. It didn't come Saturday either. So I finally emailed them and I was like, listen, where is my package? I mean, it's just a gift card. I've never had to wait like that for anything from Ulta. I mean, 3 to 5 days and it's on my doorstep. But, so I emailed them. Finally, well actually, then, wait a minute, I skipped a part. I got another email saying that it was shipped, but it didn't have any tracking information or nothing. So I was like, well, maybe they just sent me a duplicate email. I didn't know what that was about. But anyway, so I finally emailed them about it, and it came today, thank goodness, so I can finally get that out to her. I got something I'm going to send with it, or I would have just sent it to her house, but whew, what a mess. I was like, Ulta, what is going on? Thank God Laurie is a understanding woman and, you know, wasn't flipping out on me. Where's my gift card? I don't know what that was about. I've never had any kind of situation out of Ulta before, so I don't know. Alright, so I used Hoola Bronzer and just did like a little bit of just a little bit of contouring, and then I used a Too Faced Love Flush Blush and Baby Love for my blush, and then I used the Casey Holmes palette for my highlighter. Now I'm going to go in and spray with my Mario Badescu facial spray, and then I got a tip that I've learned here the last couple of days. First I seen Laura Leigh doing it, and then Manny, and then maybe Jeffrey too, I don't know. After you go in and spray your face, take your beauty sponge, the same one you've used, and just tap right over that facial spray, setting spray, whatever you're using, and it further locks that in for the day. And I think, first of all, it feels amazing. A wet, damp sponge on, especially with the Mario spray, because it's so cooling and feels so good. Feels good with a damp sponge just going in and tapping. But it looks good. It makes it look so much, it just looks good. It doesn't look like a big powder cakey mess anywhere on my face. It just looks like my skin. And I have really been enjoying doing that. So, there is that. Now, for my eyes today, this should tell you that I have not felt good, because this, if this was a month ago, honey, this would have been up the day it came in the mail. And I've had this since before I went to Florida. I got it, I think the day we left for Florida, Saturday. This came, my package. So it's been 7, 8, 9, it's been 11 days I've had this. And I have not, I've played with it. I used it the very first day. I put makeup on on the way to Florida for the trip. And then I didn't wear makeup for 9 days. Like I said, I put it on yesterday and I put it on the day before I played with my palette. And so far, I am loving this palette. But I'm going to put it to use today in this Get Ready With Me. And maybe you guys can see a little bit of it in action and see what you think. I'm going to do my brows right quick, prep my eyelids, and I'll be right back and we'll get to playing with some eye makeup. Woohoo! Alright, so the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have used, the day we left for Florida, I used this pink right here. That was on my lid. I've done a look with the green. I've done a look with the purple. I've done looks with this turquoise before. I have that shade from L'Oreal Infallible. It's like an exact dupe. So I'm thinking today I'm going to do like a warm tone. I'm going to go in with some reds. Maybe put this on the crease, this in the center. I don't know. I'm going to come up with a pretty red look. Warm tones. So that's what I'm going to do today.
I'm going to put them in here.
Okay, be quiet because Mommy's filming. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, these two right here, this top one and then this one right underneath it, those are my favorite transition shades so far. That is Silk Cream and Pooter. Silk Cream, Pooter, Butter, and Pukey, and MFEO. All these. 1,
Mommy.
2, 3, 4, 5. All those are awesome
going on.
transition shades.
I don't want 2 for going on.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why don't we just take them off and take them off?
I don't know. You got to see if Daddy can take them off when he gets home.
Why would he only get home?
He's not. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to start doing my eye look and talk as I go. So I did prime my eyelids. Well, I didn't prime them. I had concealer on them. I set them with translucent powder and I did my brows. So I'm going to go in with the shade Silk Cream first. And I'm just going to apply that as my transition shade right above the crease with a large fluffy blending brush. So other than, this is one I would like to do every week, is especially do a Monday morning makeup. But I don't know that it'll be on Monday, so I might just call it morning makeup or something like that, you know, just depending on what day I decide to upload it. But another hit on my channel is the Therapeutic Thursday. So maybe I can do some therapeutic videos also. And then for a third, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do like a schedule like that. I think I want to do a get ready with me weekly. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Pooter. No, actually I'm going to go in with the shade Butter, my bad. I'd like to do a get ready with me weekly, because these are my favorite videos to film, because I get to sit down and just talk and put my makeup on, and I feel like I get a lot off my chest when I get to film these videos. But what are some other ideas that you guys would like to see happen on my channel? Let me know down in the comment section if you have any ideas that you would like to see, or do we just want to go back to like I used to do and just upload a couple days a week, whatever I want to do, whatever I pulled out of the top of my hat. So I'm sorry, I was holding that right in front of my camera. So you guys let me know, so we can decide together, because I don't want to put videos out that nobody's even interested in. You know what I mean? Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the shade Roxanne. And I'm going to use the same brush. Still using that large fluffy blending brush. I'm just building up some transition shades. If I look here, can you see me? Well, I need to be looking this way, don't I? Well, flitter. That's not right. We'll do it right here. I want to decide together. I don't want to put videos out that you guys are not even interested in, because that's just pointless. See how easy these shadows blend, though? I mean, they're just so good. It's a very good palette. It is worth the hype, in my opinion. So far, what I've used out of it, this is... Actually, I did do a look on my daughter, so I've used it 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th time using this. And all 5 times, I've been very pleased. I don't really have any negatives to say about it so far. The mattes blend well. The shimmers are very shimmery. Everything is soft, very pigmented, And honestly, I wouldn't expect any less from Jaclyn Hill. I just knew when this palette came out that it was going to be amazing, because I got that much confidence in that girl. I think she just knows what she's talking about. Alright, I gotta take my hair out of this towel. It's killing my head. Alright, so next I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Hunts, which is this pretty orangey red tone shade. And I'm going to put that like directly into my crease. Are there any certain looks that you guys would like me to do with this palette? Because this is going to be the palette that I'm going to be playing with for a little bit on my channel. I'm sorry, but I am literally like that much in love with it. I think it is wonderful. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Jax right underneath it. And that one I'm going to kind of put out on the outer portion of my lid and sweep it over into the crease also. Just add some dark and some definition out here at the outer V. Oh, I was going to say something. The other day, I can't remember who it was now. Somebody commented and said that the girl who was talking about the duck face ordeal, she guaranteed she was the one disliking all my videos. And I'm going to say I don't agree. I don't think it's her at all. I know who it is. So I don't think it's that girl that said that about the duck face. I don't think it at all. I'm almost certain that I know who it is. And it's fine. I mean, like, she can dislike every video I ever make. It doesn't matter to me. She don't like it, she don't like it. But the thing about this, I'm not making any of these videos for her. So, anyway, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Cran Apple, which is this really pretty red shimmery color. And this shade, I don't know if you guys, I don't even know if I know I talked about it. I don't know if I used it. This single shadow from Tarte that I had bought called, what was it even called? Revel or something like that I picked up at Ulta. This is an exact dupe. I mean, to the color, to the touch, to everything. This is an exact dupe of that red shade that I got at Ulta. In Tarte Revel. Just in case anybody's curious. There is not a lot of fallout with this Jaclyn palette either. The shimmery shades might have a slight bit. I mean, like, really not even enough to notice. I just like to be safe and go in with the brush and, you know, brush away just in case there is any. Okay, so the dark that I had put on my outer lid, I pretty much just blended it away. So I think I'm gonna go back in. We'll just go back in with that red. What was that called, Jax? Yeah, just go back in with Jax. I'm just gonna redo what I did on my outer V and sweep it over to the crease. I probably should have done that after the shimmer shadow anyway. Okay guys, sorry I had somebody knock on the door. I had to go get the door right quick. I don't even remember what I was saying when I left. I think I was just putting this darker shade in the outer V and back over into my crease. Like I was saying, I should have done this last. And I should have, because it'll darken it up. But blending it over in the crease also cleans up the edge of that shimmer shadow. So I'm just blending that really well. And then I'm going to take that large fluffy blending brush again. And I'm going to go into a transition shade. And try to clean up that edge just a little bit more. I just went in with that first transition shade that I used, which is called Silk Cream. And I'm just brushing it right over the edge of all that, just to clean that up. And to blend it out further. So, this is what we have so far. Now, I'm going to start on the lower lash line before I go in and finish the top. I like to leave the last, adding that lighter shimmer, I like to leave that to the very last thing because it really pops. So I'm going to go in with Silk Cream first on a pencil brush. And I'm just going to run this across my lower lash line. I really like red smoky eyes. I think they're very pretty. Alright, then next I'm going to go in with, let's see. Actually, let's see. Let's get a flat definer brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade what was this called? Jax, which is that dark red color. And I'm going to put this right along the lower lash line. I'm just going to stamp it right here along the lower lash line. Like that, and then we're going to blend it out in just a minute. Let me get the other eye done. Alright, then I'm going to go back in with the pencil brush again. And I'm going to take the shade Hunts, which is that pretty orange tone shade, and I'm going to blend that out. Love it. So pretty. I really like oranges on the lower lash line. See, they're so pretty. And I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Scandal Eyes in 005 Nude. And I'm going to put that on my waterline on the lower. That just opens my eyes back up a little bit and brightens them just a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with the shade in Light, which is the very first shadow in the palette. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone for my brow bone highlight. It's just a very, very pretty satin shadow, but it is so pretty as a brow bone highlight. And like always, I just start right there at the arch, and then I blend it all over. It's just really, really pretty brow bone highlight. Alright, so next I'm going to take the shade Faint, which is the really pretty, like baby pink, metallic-y shimmer shadow. And I'm just going to dot that right here in the center of the lid. Right on top of that red. So pretty. And I'll just use my finger to do that. And then I'm going to use the same shade, the shade Faint, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner highlight. Alright, so there. I'm done with the eyeshadow. I need to clean up right there. That could be just a little bit more cleaner. It's a little bit messy. I will clean that up though. Now I just need to figure out if I wanted to do a winged liner or just straight up mascara. And I think I'll just do straight up mascara. So I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. And I'm going to coat my top and bottom lashes. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got my mascara on. I got everything done except my lips. I love this Jaclyn Hill palette. Like, if you guys didn't get it the first round, it's worth it. Put your name on the email list, honey, and be notified when it comes back in stock. Get it the second time, because it is really good. I'm not lying. So for lips, I don't know. I just kind of want to do something, nothing, like just maybe a clear gloss or something. Let's do this. Let's use this L'Oreal Infallible lip paint and spicy blush. It's just a really pretty nude lip, but it's not matte, it's shiny. So it doesn't really take no attention away from my eyes. Let my eyes be the star of the show in this scenario. And that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to let me know what you guys are wanting to see on my channel. I've had a lot of people tell me about, you know, my Monday morning makeup is one of their favorites, because they get up, you know, sit down, put their makeup on, and it's like sitting here actually with me. So that is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be doing, just like a morning makeup thing, where I'll just do a get ready with me. And then for the rest of them, I don't know. If you guys got any ideas that you would like to see, just be sure to let me know. and I will get to filming it. And for now, I just wanted to get a video up today, just kind of have a little bit of chit chat update, you guys, let you know that I am feeling better. I'm not 100% recovered, but I do feel worlds better. So thank you guys for your prayers. Thanks for all the sweet comments you guys left on my last video when I was trying to tell you what's going on. You do not know how much it means to me and how much I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another video. So be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that little bell so you'll be notified of my future uploads. That way you'll know when I do upload, because it's not going to be the same Monday through Friday 6 a.m. schedule anymore. I wish I could do that, but at this point in my life I just can't do that right now. So be sure to click on that bell so you will get notifications when I do upload. And until then, bye.